Hey there, friends. I am super excited to share with you the latest package I got from the Stamp Market. This is one of my favorite companies for card making supplies, stamps, and dies. And last week I purchased the Most Wonderful Card Kit, and it came in record time. And I saved the opening of my box for you guys today, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So let's do it together. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first thing that I love about this company is they always have really cool little flyers in here, and I like to put them up around my creative space to inspire me. That one says Color Lover, and I love it. It's so cute, glossy. My order there. So I have all of the Color Crush ink pads, so I wanted to get the labels for those. So I'm really excited to have these. Previously, I had made a label myself and put one of their dots, their enamel dots on it as well, but I'm excited to have these to make them look really nice. There's a few that I don't have, like in this area here. Today I ordered gravel, so I'm excited to get gravel. It is like a grayish tone, so excited about that one. And super duper pretty. This is the Most Wonderful Card Kit. So let's see what we have here. These cute little stencils. They're like little mini stencils. You have a heart. There's the outline heart. There's one with stripes. And there's this mini heart here. Now these are sized at, let me get my ruler right, 4 by 4. So you can get an idea of the size that those are. This is really cute. This is the Most Wonderful stamp set, and it's a 6 by 8, not a 6 by 8, it's a 4 by 6, sorry, 4 by 6, so lots of really cute sayings. I really love this font. The Stamp Market uses this font a lot, and it's one of my favorites. Love these. I already have them, but I'm excited to have more. There's these are all sequins here. Let's see. And then this is their postage heart die, which is so cute. It's sized at 4 by 5. And there are so many cool things you can do with it, so I'm excited to play with that. And we also have some of the gorgeous cardstocks that the Stamp Market offers. Have their sparkle paper. What I love about it is it's really nice and thick and it doesn't come off in your hands. They're smooth white. Look at these colors, you guys. Aren't they gorgeous? And they coordinate perfectly with their inks. That's one thing I love about the Stamp Market is you never have to guess at, you know, matching up colors. But aren't those colors just beautiful? So I'm excited. I've already printed off my instructions. There's a 9-page packet of instructions that you get through your email immediately after you order. So I got it and I had it printed out ready to go. And I'm excited to try out card number 1.
Okay, I'm following the instructions here to make card number 1, and I'm starting out with the postage stamp die, and I'm using it to trim from this white piece of cardstock. The cardstock included with the kit is so smooth and buttery. I just love it. So I have cut that out. This created a really nice frame that I'm going to keep for later, as well as these other little pieces here. So once that is cut out, then I'm going to go to step 2 and I'm going to cut a white piece of paper, a couple of them actually, one for my card background and one smaller piece that the strips are going to get stuck onto. And I actually have a spare piece of white that I'm going to use for that one. just have to cut it down to size. Now, the Color Crush colors from the Stamp Market are absolutely beautiful. Look at these lush colors. So I'm cutting a 1/4 inch from each of the colors included in the kit, and then I'm going to trim them down to 5 inches long. And of course, I'm going to keep all of my spares because you can use those later on. I've covered my entire small piece of white cardstock using permanent adhesive, and I am just adding these strips in Roy G. Biv order. Just want to add this green before I add the more bluer green, and then the navy and teal. So once I have those down, there's a little strip at the bottom, but because I've used all 9 colors, I'm going to go ahead and go with it and die cut from here, which is the next step. Now you could add a purplish color to the base if you have that on hand as well. I'm just checking to make sure that's going to fit inside the heart. So we're going to go with it. I'm attaching it to my magnetic mat in my We Are Memory Keepers Revolution machine. And I'm going to run that through my machine and hope for the best. Okay, so you can see there that it missed out a teeny weensy little bit of the heart, but I can fix that pretty easily when it's time for me to use that heart. So now I'm using my liquid glue, which is always stuck, and I have to unstick it to adhere the postage stamp die to the white cardstock. I'm just using a very, very thin line of my American Crafts adhesive here to add that on. That's the Sticky Thumb adhesive that I really like. It adheres really quickly. So that white on white is really pretty, but we're going to add some rainbow to the sides. So we're going to use these pieces here. Now I kept all of the pieces that I die cut because you're going to use those on 3 different cards. I really like the look of this. I'm grabbing my Sending Paper Hugs sentiment from the stamp set included with the kit, but you could use any kind of sentiment here. And I'm grabbing my We Are Memory Keepers stamping platform here, just so that I can make sure that I get it exactly where I want it to go in the center of that heart. I'm using a gum eraser there to wipe on the stamp just so I get a really nice crisp image, using Versamark ink that's sticky, and I can adhere silver embossing powder to that because I want to have that bit of shine, and that is what the card example shows and what the directions include. But if you don't have silver embossing powder, you could easily use a navy ink or black ink, and it would look really fantastic too. So I'm just going to heat set that until it gets shiny and pretty. You can see it getting all shiny there. As soon as you see that shine come through, you want to stop embossing. And even though the card example didn't add this, I'm going to put this on the backing with dimensional adhesive, that pretty pale pink. I like to make sure that I put some in the center of my card too, just so I don't get any sag in the middle, because that does happen if you don't put dimension in the center of the card. Just try to get that nice and centered right there. Make sure that that side is underneath the dimensional adhesive, and then I'm grabbing my Color Crush enamel dots and some of these clear dots also from the Stamp Market. I will link up to that here. I love these. They're like these beautiful clear smooth gems that are just, they look fantastic on everything. I also want to add a couple of these Color Crush enamel dots here right next to where the line of color is. So I have 3 clear and 3 enamel dots. Really love this card. I'm super excited to create the rest of the cards in the kit, you guys. Check out all of the Stamp Market products that I'm linking up to here in my video notes. Even though this kit isn't available, I'm sure you will love the beautiful Stamp Market products that you'll find in the links. Thanks so much for watching and happy creating.